your voice on YouTube is needed more now than it ever has been before. And I'm going to tell you why. So AI is obviously becoming prominent in YouTube now. We're going to see a lot more AI-driven channels, which are using AI-created content. And because AI content is going to become so easily accessible to people, it's going to be very quick to create, then you're going to see more and more channels popping up on YouTube with AI content. This is mainly because people want the path of least resistance. So rather than putting themselves in front of a camera and recording themselves and editing those videos and all that kind of stuff, which takes time, it's far easier for people to just create AI content and slap it on YouTube. And obviously there's a potential there to get monetized and things like that. What will happen is that more and more channels will get created that are purely AI content. That could be faceless channels. By that I mean, it's just kind of B-roll. It's not a talking head like this is, or someone speaking to a camera. Or it could be someone speaking to a camera and it may seem real, but it's not. And the problem with that is that soon people start to question what's real and what's not. And I think that as a result of that, people are going to start to kind of grow disillusioned. And I think viewers will be craving real people, real human connection, but they'll also want to have the confidence that what they're watching is actually a human person that's recorded the video themselves, and it's not an AI generated video of perceiving a real person. It could go a couple of ways in terms of the future of YouTube. It could be that YouTube forces people to confirm whether the video is real or whether it's AI generated, which would give the viewer some kind of confidence in what they're watching, or they could choose not to do that. Does it benefit YouTube in any way to force creators to specify whether a video is AI generated or not? Probably not. So I don't think they would do that. Even if they did do that, if it's just to tick a box, then unless YouTube gets clever at being able to establish what is AI content and what isn't, then there's no real consequence for the creator if they tick the box to say, yes, this is real, even when it's not. So that's why I don't think YouTube will go down that route. I think YouTube will go, as long as people are watching videos and are sticking around on the platform watching these videos, and we're creating lots of revenue through ads, which is the kind of name of the game for YouTube, then they won't care. So that leaves the viewer guessing whether this is real content or not. Now, at the moment, AI content it's kind of got that kind of polished kind of film over the top of it, and you kind of, with a reasonably trained eye, you can kind of tell if it's AI generated or not. But that will get better. AI will get better, is getting better. And soon you could be watching a video like this and have no confidence in whether this has genuinely taken place, i.e. me stood in this field talking to my phone, or if it was just generated by AI. And what I think that will do to the viewer is it will leave them disillusioned. I think humans crave other humans, especially when it's an engaging video. Like if I'm talking to you now, it's like we're having a conversation and you feel part of that conversation. However, if it's a conversation with an artificially created video, then the connection's not there. So I think people will be disillusioned and they won't put any trust in the content they're watching and whether it's real or not. As I see it, there's a small window for creators who would like to start a YouTube channel, or that have already, to forge that trust. So whilst AI content is still kind of distinguishable between being artificial and real in terms of how it looks, then there's an opportunity for creators to start a channel or maintain or continue with the channel they already have and build up that following, and that following will have that trust in you. They'll know that you're a human and they know that you make videos. And yeah, sure, you could betray that trust somewhere down the line and get AI to create videos of you doing these to save you doing them yourself. But if, assuming that you're not going to do that and you want to have an audience who trusts you to produce authentic content, then you have an opportunity now to start building that trust, to start building your subscriber base and them subscribing to your channel because they take you at face value. They appreciate that you're a human. They want to listen to you as a human rather than listen to an artificially created video portraying to be a human. A lot of people are maybe on the fence about starting a channel right now, thinking, well, what's the point? Because anything I can do, AI will be able to do it and be able to do it better because they won't make mistakes, they won't fluff their lines, the video will be perfectly edited and I don't know how to edit videos. I think that is the most important point. The most important point is that if it looks too perfect, then it doesn't feel real. So, I'm filming this right now and I'm hoping that I don't have to do much edits to this at all, but if I repeat myself or if I lose my train of thought, or if I, come across nervous or my microphone stops working or something like that, yeah, it's maybe not perfectly delivered, but that's what helps it feel human, because mistakes happen. So if you're sitting thinking, well, AI can do it better than me, so what's the point of even starting? I would say that your beginner status, let's call it, of talking to a camera, feeling nervous, making mistakes, is part of the appeal. It's that is going to become popular because you are showing your human side. And when people are struggling to differentiate between genuinely created content by human beings and artificially created content by AI, that can be the differentiator. So if you haven't started yet and you're worried about how you're going to come across, you're not going to come across not going to come across polished, well, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that is your superpower when you start your channel, is that you're just being yourself. You're not trying to be someone else. You're not trying to put on an act. You're just being yourself. Embrace the mistakes. You don't have to worry because you're not good at editing. And I made this mistake and that mistake and I have to edit those out, but I don't know how to do it. Doesn't matter. I mean, if you want to get better at editing, then you can learn that as you go. Likewise, if you want to get better in terms of your delivery to camera, you could still work on that. I speak to the camera a lot better than I used to. It doesn't mean that you have to. The more refined you get, I suppose the closer it gets to perhaps seeming too polished to the point that people go, is that AI? I think the mistakes and all the human elements that come with being a beginner and learning the process of creating content is what will help build that trust. People will accept that, okay, this is a real person. Now, you might be thinking that, well, AI could probably just build that in. So if it wants it to seem authentically like it's a human, it's not just about how it looks, it's how the video is delivered. So you could probably prompt AI and say, put in these mistakes, and people might do that, but I'm not convinced they will. Yeah, I think right now, if you've been on the fence about starting a YouTube channel. You know, there could be a number of things that are putting you off. One is not feeling ready, you know, not being confident in front of camera, not having fancy gear, fancy lights. Well, maybe just being really raw and just, you know, switching on your smartphone, hitting record, talking to the camera, taking the pressure off yourself completely of fear of making mistakes and things. Maybe that's the right way to go about it. Just start now. Because before long, AI is going to have got to a point where any human starting a channel themselves and is new and has to build up that audience might struggle, because people might just not know the difference. They might go, you know, this could be an AI channel and I don't know, because I've lost all faith in, you know, be able to tell the difference between what's real and what's not. Excuse me, I've got a cold, so AI doesn't get colds either. So yeah, just make the start. Like, just start now and worry about the rest later. And that's always been the message. But I just think that there's an opportunity here for normal people like you and me to just, you know, off the cuff, unscripted, speak to the camera. And I think the demand for that is going to skyrocket, because I think already people are getting fed up of AI content. And the reality is, a lot of AI content just now is, you know, it's the novelty factor of AI just now. You know, people are making videos that portray things that aren't humanly possible. And then therefore, you know, it's very obviously AI created. But people sense the opportunity to create, you know, videos through AI that are offering real value, and, you know, to create, you know, things that are perceived as humans. So why not get ahead of the curve there and build up an audience yourself? And obviously, once you have an audience, a core audience, other people will find you, and because they see the trust of your early subscribers in your channel, and because they can vouch for the fact that, you know, you were on the scene long before AI really kind of took over the space, then other people will flock to your channel. They'll subscribe as well, because they'll get the community that comes with that, and they'll feed off the trust of the people that have come already. You know, now's the time. Just make the plunge. Switch on your camera and your phone. Start talking to it. Don't worry about editing. Don't worry about mistakes. As long as you're talking about things that are going to give people value, using your voice, being yourself, then I'm confident that you can make a success of the channel. So there's no fear. It's just be yourself, talk to your phone like I'm doing now, even if you've got a cold, and then publish it. And I'm sure you'll see traction. So that's it. That was just my thought today. You know, AI is coming whether we like it or not, but I think that the more YouTube is flooded with AI content, the more people are going to seek out and crave real humans. So why not establish yourself as a human channel now, before people can't tell the difference? Okay, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.